Let's get a rolling. I just gotta like check my settings because this game is such a piece of shit. Pretty sure it's working though. Anytime that you do anything, anywhere, anytime, to anyone, it fucks up my sound settings. You got the meadow in the bed, do you? Wow. Okay, well, I got you here. God, no. Okay, well, let's go name the animals while we got you here. Okay, so this is, just looking at minutes. Like, she had a nap, right? Shouldn't let her nap. So, I'll just briefly show, I built up here so you can go on the roof. And so this is our sort of garage area. And we have a lot of milk and butter. I added a couple mods. I changed the settings so that the cows hardly make any milk. Like, I set it to absolute minimum milk production. Because we have 400 liters of milk stockpiled. And so we've got 2 dogs. We're not going to change the names of the dogs. It's like an inside. We'll discuss. If you want, well, I'll explain it later why their names are what they are. So it's like, these are the ones need names. Simmental cow, Simmental calf. Well, we can check all of them actually. Right, like any of these ones. Angus cow needs a name. Holstein bull needs a name. Holstein cow needs a name. Because other people have named, and me have named some of the other ones. So, so give me your names, if any. Need like 5 names at least. We can clean up some dung while we're here. Oh my god, this is bugged out. Harry and Ron. Oh my god. But we only have 1 male. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Hello, Harry. You're a cow, Harry. Neville. What you on, Neville? You. Angus cow. We'll make the black cow Hermione. Hello, Hermione. Draco. Simmental calf. Draco. I might need more names. We need at least 1 more name for the bull. For the bull. Tom? Where's the bull? Tom Riddle. For the bull's name? What? Who's so obsessed with... Where's the fucking bull? Who's so obsessed with Harry Potter at this point in their lives? I was way over there. Because the bull already knocked up all the cows, so I guess he's just chilling over here now. Okay, so we... Nice. Alright. Alright, your work here is done. We, Oh, we're stuck with these dumb as hell names. Oh yeah, I was gonna start this poll. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. I had to start a poll in the YouTube, because the YouTube allows you to start viewer polls, so... We'll just ask the chat a question. So I, like in vanilla, like the normal game, the zombies don't actually attack the animals. They will be drawn towards the animals and chase the animals around and cause the animals to be stressed, but they won't actually attack the animals. So I installed a mod that now they'll attack and kill the animals. So that makes it a little bit harder. So then I put both of the dogs that I have are now on watching the cows duty. So, but it's a little bit less of an issue than previous because we have so much milk stockpiled that it's pretty much like doesn't matter whatsoever if the cows all get wrecked. And at some point we can probably eat some of the cows because they quite frankly they are drinking too much water. And if it doesn't rain, and I don't think it rains in the winter, we're pretty much SOL on that. Because I'll probably have enough water for myself. But for the cows? Probs not. I mean, some of them will probably survive. But it would be wise of us to cull a number of them so that some of them will actually survive. I'm wondering if maybe I should have a second milk stockpile. So anyways, we have our stove in here now. So this is my bed. We got the comforter. We got the pillows. I got 3 or 4 pillows. We got the stove. And I'm bringing logs in here because we're going to need a shitload of logs to survive the winter. Because it's going to get cold as fuck. So we got... so I've also, like, taken a number of other precautions because we're going to get attacked by these bandit dickheads constantly. And they're, like, wrecking shit. Like, they wrecked all my crops at one point, so these crops are replanted. Crops, actually. So their growth is like 1. Doesn't matter. I don't think... This shit was never going to grow anyways. I mean, somehow we have this lemongrass, though, that's rocking. See? Almost ready for harvest lemongrass. The potatoes died, and I replanted all of the... And anyways. So I decided to take some precautions where we're barricading everything now. Okay, we got a little bit of time left in the day, so what I want to do is let's take our scythe, because I've been slowly wrecking all of the, harvesting, I should say, all the grass on the roadway that I would like to travel. Okay. Because it's just easier on the tires and everything of the vehicle. So also we stole a second one of these vans because there's identical one. And because I'm the burglar, we just hotwired that shit. So we just had, I was playing a little bit earlier, and I just had a near crisis because we got attacked by bandits while I was fighting a lot of zombies, which was in itself it was okay, but it drew a lot of zombies to our position. So the area across the road right now is packed with zombies, basically. So we'll have to just be careful. Don't want to get too wild. So this is just kind of like, there's not a lot of time left in the day, so we gotta do some maintenance activities to help future me. This way we'll also have a lot of grass cuttings to turn into hay, which you can do in the winter. I've also noted a couple of farm barns on the map that we can use, like that are full of bales of hay. So if I just remember that, we can just travel there and get those hay bales, obviously. So this seems to remove all the grass and twigs, and this is like OP. No, not that one. Like for clearing, it's like ridiculously good. Sometimes when I play this game, I wonder what actual like exploits there are, because like what There must be exploits in this game that I'm not doing. But they must not be that, like... Oh, what are they? You can probably, like, do item duping. Like, duplicate items. There's probably a way to do that. I just learned that you could do that in Terraria. Like, a weird way. Item duping. Or not, sorry, not item duping. It's item transformation. Transmutation. You can turn one item into any other item in the game. You know what you're doing? Yeah, so anyway, this is like a straight shot. There's some corpses and shit, but we mostly got rid of it. Yeah, see, there they are. Oh, fuck. I wasn't ever there. Okay, we don't want to... We'll go kill all that shit tomorrow. And I want to loot the bodies of all those raiders. So having some zombies kind of close to the base is not the worst thing in the world. Because if more bandits come at night, which just keeps happening, bullshit, then it's honest. They'll you know, they'll get stuck fighting all the zombies. So. Okay, this is the first time we're gonna take some proper night precautions here. Tired. We need a few nails, and we're gonna need our trusty hammer. And our trusty hacksaw. We're not gonna need our trusty scythe. Scythe. Trust me, okay? They're gonna, if those dickheads come and they try to break in here, I want this to be barricaded. You can, it's just gonna cost us a nail, alright? And nails are kind of semi-renewable. We can eventually make nails, so it's not that big of a deal. They'll still be able to get at my vehicles, which is kind of stupid. But they don't usually come from that direction, though. They usually come from this, like, south. Okay, Mr. Planks. We need 2 planks only. I'm just throwing down like 1 plank right on each of the doors so that they'll have to break down the door in order to open it. Right, just one barricade inside means that they have to break down the door to get in. Dude, no, what the fuck are you doing? If I decide I randomly, if I randomly need to go outside, it's gonna be really annoying. Okay, we're completely sealed up now. Right, these ones are straight exposed to outside, but they have 8 things there. So, and then this is my bedroom. Then they never go on me anyways. They always try to wreck all my shit. So that should keep everybody out of there, basically. Okay, we're gonna read a book in the meantime. Can I read that now? Maybe we can't read anything. Straight up, can't read anything. Actually, I'm supposed to probably say dead ass, can't read anything, right? Like the kids would say these days. Like, why doesn't this get... Can't you make this bigger? Stupid. Man, look at my foraging level. That's like from somehow just wandering around. When the hell did that even happen? That level. Okay, we got no books to read. Do we have anything else I can process in the house? Oh, maybe we can make some weirdo... We just researched the recipe for some sick weapon. Disc brake weapon? No way. A saw blade. If we get a nut and a bolt, we can make that one. We got a whole bunch of saw blades and large handles, but the thing you need is nuts and bolts. That's the thing you can't find. And this recipe won't take anything but nuts and bolts. That's how they fuck you. It's the same thing with this one. The rake spike one. That's how they fuck you. Anyways, we got, I'd say, the majority of the tools that we need to do most of the stuff we need. We're just kind of like a little bit short on... What the fuck is that? Oh, there might be a person talking in real life. I thought it was a person talking in the game. It's like I hear. I mean, I started a little late. I'm not sure how long we'll last here. Oh man, if a zombie starts, like, attacking the wall, that's gonna be really annoying. Okay. So we're basically just living off of cow's milk for the moment because it's... I don't think it's... can go bad in this game. I don't know why they did that. I feel like milk should definitely go bad. Anyway, we just have so much. And you can't seem to get sick from it either? Like, I don't understand. Anyways, I already knew that this was the most OP foods in the game. So then I just was like, as soon as I found the cows, I was like, that's it, boys. Pack it up. All we gotta do is make sure we milk these fucking cows for a while and we're good to go. And sure enough, it will. Okay. So the only problem is, yeah, we're sleeping a little bit early because we're very tired. 6. I gotta wait till I'm like ridiculously tired. Because I don't want to wake up at like 4 a.m. Because I have sleeping pills, but I don't have any like coffee or anything like that to wake me up. So we can go one way, but not the other. Dude, just get ridiculously tired already. If it's 2200, we'll sleep. Maybe I'll go to 2130. Okay, perfect. So then, if we get attacked at night, the hope is that the barrier or barricades will slow them down long enough that basically I would wake up. Because my alarm goes off. Right? And because historically they've taken quite a long time to get through the barricades. What the hell was that? Okay, that was tripped me out for a second. I could have sworn I literally heard the alarm sound. Okay, we need a camera to get in there, at least, I think. I'm gonna have to start keeping a hammer on me if we're gonna be doing this. And some nails. Alright, let me just throw this on the ground. Dang it. Alright, let's go start killing those motherfuckers. And because of the dogs are watching the... because the dogs are watching the cows, we actually don't have to even go over there. Unless we want to milk them, which we don't. I got so much milk right now, it's not even funny, bro. So we gotta start. I want to explore a little bit more. Oh my god, bitch! You're right there. You're right there. This is my new rail spike, or rake spike weapon, which looks epic but doesn't do that much damage. It used well. It's maybe the circular saw one's better. But now we gotta kill all these fools. There's gonna be so many of them. Oh shit. And like I said, with this many zombies roaming around, I opted to leave both the dogs watching the cows, because one dog doesn't seem to... one dog doesn't cover enough area, basically. Shit, we're gonna run out of respirator filters. Are they, like, all in my fields? There's a few. Okay, I guess I should try to pile them, because we're gonna have to burn, probably burn some of these bodies. They're pretty too close to my house. Where you at? Oh my god, there's too many. Oh, man. Okay. This is gonna be a legit fight. Gotta make sure that I don't get, like, too many of them coming from the two sides at once. Sprinters would also be bad. And I know my car's on, but we have a good amount of fuel, and our car needs to charge its battery by idling, because I don't have a generator, so we have no way to charge the car batteries besides running the vehicle. Shit, I wish I had a gun that, like, shot faster. Because I just have a rifle. Well, I guess I have a pistol, but... Fuck yeah. +1 maintenance, baby! It's because I read the book. This too. I think I have, like, 1 or 2 in the long stick. Why the hell does it suck so much with it? So, I think I'm gonna install the zombie animals mod. Because that'll give an extra layer of fear, you know? Because if one of your cows gets killed or something, the zombies will, like, eat it. It could potentially turn into an infected cow. Oops. Mission escape instead of the number 1. Oh my god, there's a few. I was gonna shoot my gun, but maybe we should? Shouldn't? This is like a really weird point-and-click game. I think only 4 shots, right? So many of them are going to come from the sound of that, though. Shit, I missed. Shit, I missed again. I only have 30 rounds for this on me. I swear, I definitely clocked that guy right in the schnoggin. I don't think I even hit that guy at all. Okay, fuck that guy. We shot that guy like 4 times. Hey! Psst. Come on over here. So yeah, we're just chilling 2 months in, doing the normal shit that you do in Zomboid, killing a big pile of zombies right by your base. Oh fuck, there's too many of them. Oh, not if they go down like that. And don't need beta blockers because we're desensitized. That was basically a killing machine. No sprinters. We're winning the sprinter lottery pretty good right now. I'm gonna have to build a fire right here though. Okay, just burn up all these bottles. That's what we're doing for the rest of the day. Yeah, we're just gonna back this up so that it doesn't get caught up in any of the festivities. Shut it off. Okay, I'm having deja vu for when I drank. Went into my inventory right at a time like this and I got a sprinter attack. Oh. Oh. He looks at him? That's so funny. Okay, so like, how does this aiming skill work? I haven't got any aiming skill. How do you get aiming? Like... I don't know, bro. Maybe that gun doesn't level aiming for some reason? Is this one? Oh, that one does. I guess the rifle doesn't level aiming for some reason? Okay, what the hell? What's wrong with you? Is it jammed again? Fucking jammed? I swear to God. I was spamming the rack button. Like, did I literally jam 2 shots in a row? Like, what is that shit? Like, bruh. So for some reason, shooting the rifle doesn't give you aiming skill? Okay, I don't know if that's intentional. We got a lot of ammo though, so we can start doing things like this. Not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna get 3 rocks. Oh wait, I think there's a fire right here already. Ready made. Okay, obviously my respirator has run out of filters. So if this starts getting too nasty, we'll have to leave. And go get my last stack of filters. Actually, maybe I should go do that. Because I don't think I'd be able to deal with this whole stack of corpses before we got started getting sick from it. So when I said I didn't think we really needed anything, apparently I was wrong because we need respirator filters really bad. Because I only found 3 so far. Oh wait, hold up. Does this have it? Oh shit, that's a gas mask filter. Oh, recharge filters. Interesting. Okay, can you do that with these ones? Oh. Sponge. Coke. Oh, fuck. Mortar and pestle. Like, dude. Do you know how ridiculously impossible it is to get this fucking item? I don't know if that is going to work for that one. Whatever. If worse comes to worse, we'll just actually use this also gas mask. The only reason I'm not using this gas mask is because it covers my eyes, and I'm wearing glasses. Okay, so we have 2 empties. I didn't realize that you could recharge them. I'm still not entirely sure if you can recharge those ones. Because, like, this game's weird. Sometimes it looks like you can do things and you can't. Sometimes it doesn't look like you can do things and you can. Did you just wear that? Alright, we're going to be stacking up corpses. This is a corpse stacking stream. I don't really know if I should really drive my vehicle. I'm kind of scared. I don't want any zombies, because I don't know, where are the zombies going to be? There's so many of them. I should get some running in. So we can basically stack up all of these guys. Why am I burning the corpses, you ask? Because they could come back to life. That is not a vanilla behavior. That's a mod. And it is well, it's pretty good. I was gonna say incredible, but like, it's depends on your taste. Okay. I like to think of it as like it's a zombie respawn that you can control in game, right? Because I feel like I'm gonna get burned by like not carefully checking the zombies' corpses and then missing something. Because those fucks that attacked me, so many of them had those field hockey sticks, which I now realize can be used to craft a lot of other things, and I should have been taking them, but I wasn't taking them. So we played ourselves a little bit there. Oh god. The game's like, you know what? You can haul corpses in complete silence. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Please. I'm glad they're in a good close pile here because we won't get nearly as tired as quickly. So yeah, like I said, they will come back to life if we don't. There's a small there's a 30% chance that any given zombie will come back to life after a couple of days, because I said it that way. So we have a bit of time to get rid of them, but you know, we're here now. We just murdered all of them, and then if I get rid of them, then we don't have to constantly wear a respirator here. I don't know where I'm going to get more respirator filters from. I guess we got to go to the... well, maybe if we go to the school, which I wanted to go to, there'll be, you know, like a janitor's closet or something. It's usually pretty well stocked. Once we get to ultra exhausted, then we'll take a break. I need to find a stick or something to burn, though. We just need, like, a couple of twigs. Dwigged. A couple of dwigged. Dig fur with hands. Remove twigs. 2 twigs is probably enough. I accidentally slept with my respirator on once, so we fucked our filter amount pretty badly by doing that accidentally. Okay, there's 2 ID cards we can use to light the fire. So 2 twigs, I think that should be enough. Maybe 3 twigs we need? They might have to burn for like half an hour in the game. So maybe we should add a couple of... I can see some branches up there. Okay, now we're super tired. Now we're super tired. Double fisting. I saw a mod that lets you like double swing with like one thing in each hand, which looks pretty sick. I was thinking about getting it. People think of everything. Like, could the UI in this game be dumber? It's like the answer is yes, yes it could. Dragging my corpses, dragging my body. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9,000 more. I still run when you fucked up. Okay, get back in there. Get back in there and get dragon, boy. We ain't got all day. There's literally nothing good on these zombies, eh? Like, not even anything worth tearing up. Like, there's so many. But then the thing is like, every single one of these is gonna come back up. The thing that I found out you can do, though, is they turn into skeletons after, like, 3 days or something, so... come back to an area, and there's some of them are skeletons and some of them aren't. It seems like pretty much 100% of the time, the ones that aren't are gonna come out to life. So, if you come across that, you can prudently deal with the non-skeletonized ones. Okay, we're almost done with this immediate group, and then I guess it's a question of do we bother dragging some of those further away ones here, or just build a new fire or something. We did graves too, but that's its own tedious thing. Jesus, so many corpses. I got a few days to deal with the other ones. Maybe I could just leave them. How many's here still? Holy fuck, there's like 18 of them or so. Okay. Has anybody else arrived while we're doing this yet? I don't think so. I think I just fucked up by sticking my nose out there a little bit with the vehicle, and then the whole group of them was like, "Huh?" And then I was like, "Oh no!" But it's too late. The damage was done. Okay, so I'm just gonna sit for like, I don't know, a short period of time. Then we go back to Dragon. And I really, oh my god, okay, we're really low on the respirator filters at this point, boys and girls. It's gonna be the end of Zombie Shakespeare at this point. I'll have to figure out where we can go in Brandenburg to potentially get some more respirator filters. It's gonna be hard to say. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel too. There's still 3 left. Holy shit. This is gonna be the biggest corpse fire of my life when we do this right now. So you can also just hold down E for a few seconds to pick up a corpse, but if there's, I don't know, I don't want to, just like that. They'll pick up the wrong one sometimes, and when I'm right next to the big corpse pile, it's really annoying if they pick up the wrong one. There's a one right there. I don't know, I should have done a better job of killing them all in a pile. Just look at all this shit. All of these assholes are going to come back to life. So we need to drag a couple more over there. If they weren't so close to my base, I wouldn't be so concerned. Yeah, well, what am I doing? Maybe I should drag the closer ones. We could do a second fire right there. Or maybe a fire right here. Mad ID cards. Poof. You'll see. Most satisfying corpse fire. Poof. He was never there. So we'll just take the stones and put the campfire down maybe here. Okay. I'm gonna go take the car out, because I don't want to spend the entire day dragging corpses. We can drag a few more corpses tomorrow and finish the fire burning and whatever. Because you can see I've left a few of them here, because I don't think these ones are gonna come back to life. They don't always come back to life. Oh my god, this thing absolutely sucks. Look at that shit. It's already wrecked. I gotta try and repair it. We also have a cudgel, but that looks like it's gonna be awful. This with epoxy. Oh my god. Fix its wood glue. Why would you fix that? Why don't you fix the thing I have in my bloody hand, bro? I like how this game looks. Yeah, I think it looks, you mean just the look of the game, or it looks fun? Does it take lots of PC? No, actually, this game has extremely low requirements. I think it was kind of a joke that for the longest time, the game itself wouldn't use more than 3 gigabytes of RAM. I think even now it stays like pretty low with respect to that. So, and I used to have I used to have this laptop that had like a 1060 in it, but like a laptop 1060, so it's not even a actual 1060. And you can play this game no problem. Some rods require more. Potentially. I'm using there are some performance fix mods, but they mostly just they just change the textures, so they make the textures like smaller files. But I'm just gonna level with you, bro. This game just runs like trash no matter what your setup is. So it's just the way it is, bro. Like, you'll be like, man, I need a better computer to play this game, and then you'll get one, which is what I did, and then it still runs like trash. And it's like, because it suffers from some tech debt, I think, sometimes. Like, if you buy the game brand new, that might not actually happen, but a lot of people, it doesn't necessarily need file checks, right? Okay, but you got to understand that this game's been around for quite a long time. So a lot of people that drop into the stream that I've talked to that have issues, it's oh shit. Sorry, bro. I gotta fight these assholes. Oh fuck. Anyway, I'll just quickly say a lot of people that drop into the stream, they have issues because they've had the game installed for a very long time and it's gone through a lot of updates. And I don't want to say anything about the devs, but I think the game has a lot of trouble updating properly without leaving a bunch of shit behind. So those people need, oh fuck. Dude, fuck off. Unbelievable. So I myself have had that same issue. And especially if you have mods, because this game has had so many, the mods, like I could go on about this. The mods themselves, like I had this exact huge issue. Sorry, you really gotta kill those assholes because or else they get up in your base and they wreck shit. So we just have to quickly deal with that. My apologies. The mods, so I got burned before by basically mods that stopped existing. But the game didn't properly delete the mod files, and man, those dangling mod files, they were fucking me for like a long time because the game would never remove them unless you actually physically went there and deleted the files yourself. So it took me a really long time. Oh my god, we got attacked again? You piece of shit. Dude, I get shot? Oh, they missed. Okay, holy fuck. Okay. So the bandits in this game also, that's a mod. So if you get this game, this will not happen to you. Why are they all over my dick, bro? Oof. So people may say that there's issues with this game, but it is, I think, largely because of those types of things, because this game has been around for such a long time. If you get the game brand new, I don't think that stuff will happen. It'll just run fine and you won't have much issues. Okay, that scared me a little bit. I don't know if I got that first guy or if I think I just winged him here. So earlier in the game, I had an M16. I still have it actually, but it doesn't have very much ammo left, so I stopped using it. And now we switched to this. You buy this off Steam only. I'm not sure. I think it's Steam only. I've only ever seen it on Steam. I mean, you could probably buy it on like GOG or something. Might be available. Like, you could probably get a key from somewhere, but I think it's a Steam game. Man, those guys were really shooting at me a lot. What do they have? Just a regular shit. Why does it still say that? Am I getting stacked attacks? That's what's scaring me. I'm literally doing the exact thing you shouldn't do, standing out in the open when these guys come with guns. If you have any cover, you can usually kill them pretty easily. And this was like the... I think that... Is the PvP crazy for this? It can be. The gunplay is really kind of janky, though. So, like, there's no... I don't know about public servers for this game. I'm sure they exist. But the game is extremely customizable, so any server that you happen to join, you're going to be beholden to who, God knows what, rules or mods or whatever the person has decided to use in their server. So, I've never done actual PvP in this game. I've only ever done, like, the role-playing, like, PvP, you know, where you just, like, play with people and, like, try to survive the apocalypse. Because, to be honest, bro, there's not that... This game... Like, there's not that many, like, sweats, I guess. There's a small amount of people that are, like, sweats, but most people are, like, pretty casual players. Like, most people I talk to, they would, like, for example, wouldn't install this mod even at all that adds these bandits, because they'd get killed, like, in that gunfight that we just had there, where I just, like, killed everybody. A lot of other people I play with, like, there's no quests in this game, not unless you make them, or if you download a mod that adds them. This is an open-ended survival game, so you make all the quests and decisions and whatever you want to do yourself. Which maybe you like that, maybe you don't like that. I wonder if I should take one of these guys as weapons. So, like me, yes, I'm pretty sure Daisy has no quests of any kind, right? So this is a Magnum? Oh, is my car still on? I don't think it is. So I could, like, very briefly... They literally shot my hood in my front window. I could very briefly give you the synopsis of what I've done in this game that would... in this specific game that would... You know... No quests, people have to mod them in. Yep. I guess basically, right? But I don't know if the community really wants that badly either, though. Right? Like, I don't know if I've really seen people clamoring for that. Yeah, open world zombie survival, exactly. I mean, you can make it into something if you want. Give yourself a quest. There's mods that add stuff, though. Like, there's one I really like, I'm not using it, though, that's called Reactive Sound Events. That, adds some, like, quests related to the radios. Because the game has, like, radios in it. So you can, like, you know, ostensibly message other players if you're using, like, VoIP, you know. I just gotta put away some of this shit that we looted from these guys here. My leathers. Am I sure I didn't get shot? I can't believe I didn't get shot. I thought a couple of those bullets hit me. We do have a bulletproof vest, but... Yeah, so, like, I could very briefly tell you, right? So, like, this is the map. The map is quite big. I'm only looking at the parts that I've explored. So the map is, like... I guess it's, like, this square, or sort of. Like, oh, no, sorry, it goes over here, too. I can't even hold the whole thing in my screen. I'm kind of on the top north end, and it goes all the way down here, and there's a whole bunch of towns and stuff, right? Like, it's only showing me things that I've picked up, like, always the same map. In the base game, yes. But there are a lot of map mods. Like, there's pretty sick map mods that people have made that are completely different maps, but the vanilla game always has the same map. However, it's extremely big. And even myself, I have 1,200 hours in this game. It sounds awful to say that. I haven't explored the entire map because it's just literally too big. And you tend to spend a lot of time chilling in certain areas, right? Because the whole friggin' map, bro, is completely filled with zombies. So you can't just like casually drive around, okay? So if you want to look at a different map, not to like plug my channel too much, but I have another playthrough that's on a playlist where I played a different map mod, like Lost in Nature. It's just like a little island, so it's way more survival because there's no like cars or anything like that. Well, there is cars, but I didn't manage to get any of them going. But anyway, it's a totally different survival experience. But anyways, I was just gonna briefly say, so like in this map, I think I started... Oh, thanks so much. I think I started here, and my first character I died actually, and then I started this character again, and I just like, you know, escaped the zombies, and I ended up at this farm where I have like a couple of cows and like some dogs defending the cows and stuff, and like, you know, we're living in the farm, right? We got milk in the thing. Like, I briefly give you the depth of the game, right? Like, I built this container. It's got the milk. Like, I stockpiled literally 400 liters of milk. We're gonna live off that shit. It's my retirement milk. Right, we got this drying rack here for drying hay for the friggin' cows. We'll go and check out the cows right now, because I gotta actually check on them. So in the vanilla game, the zombies will chase the cows around. Can you get NPC helpers? Yes. But that's a mod. So, man, people have modded the shit out of this game. I haven't intentionally installed the companions mod yet, but there's multiple companions mods. Oh shit, the store's barricaded. That work extremely well. There's ones I've seen that add like merchants as well, so you can like trade. Like, I don't know if you ever played the game, like I don't know if Rust has merchants. Or am I thinking of maybe 7 Days to Die? I'm not sure. There's another zombie game that's open world that has like merchants. So you can have like a really different experience if you use mods. You just have to be a little bit careful about the mod conflicts, hey, because there's so many mods and people are like, you know, questionable at coding. But I'll tell you, in the age of like vibe coding with AI, we only play a lot of DayZ. If you played a lot of DayZ, this game would be up your alley, I think. It's the same... What the fuck's going on here? Well, there's probably zombies, maybe? If you played a lot of DayZ, this game's pretty similar. The survival vibes. It's just like a... I don't know, completely different experience, but like the survival crafting, you know? There's a lot more grinding in this game, though, of your skills and stuff like that. Which I haven't really done any of that, like, in this at all. Looks like my cows are, like, a little squirrely for some reason. Let's pet you. Okay, so don't judge the names of my cows, because my older sister was watching the stream. She's one of my mods, actually, and I was like, name the cows. And, okay, this game is, like, mega slow burn. Exactly. Dude, the bandits destroyed my crops. I had to replant that shit. It happened such a long time ago, too. Yeah, so I got scared of the bandits, hey? So I, like, tried to build some defenses. And you can go on the roof here, too. But the roof is not that useful because you can very easily fall off the roof. And I've already fallen off the roof twice. On one of the earlier videos, so you can see I have a broken femur. But it healed, because this is a video game. So, I'm just gonna put some of this stuff away. It doesn't take that long either. Broken femur, it only took like a week or something in the game. So we found this metal baseball bat. This was the main thing that I was looking forward to. We took out that guy. This game would be sweet in first person. There's some weird stuff where people are working on that. It looks really awful though, because I think you basically have to remake the game, because you can't just like use the current game in any way, I guess. People have done a lot of stuff, bro. Like, if you're interested in this game all of a sudden, you'll be pleasantly surprised by the amount of stuff like the depth of the game and the amount of mods that people have made and the amount of like side projects and like passionately done stuff as well. So because this game's been around for a very long time. Like we're talking like 10 plus years. People have had a lot of time to muck around with it. Okay, we're gonna drink. I'm mainly drinking milk to survive. So the way the weight works in this game is if you go over 85, we will... Is this my main base? Yes. And not only is this my main base, this is my only base. Because the rest of the map is completely trashed by zombies. Tomorrow morning, we're going to go drive around a little bit and see if... So what happened is I was fighting some bandits in the town area, and all the gunfire brought a ton of zombies from all the other areas, and basically we had to bail. And I was just lighting a whole bunch of zombie corpses on fire right by my base because they followed me, you know. So I wanted to go check that out. So why is it so messy? It's because it was abandoned. I know some girls' houses like that. Yeah, I know. Right, if you have kids, your house might look like this too. This house, because this house was trashed, it was, there's a couple of, there's so many details actually, okay? So like, also, you should know, I'm not playing what would be considered, right, like a base experience. Like, if you just load the game for the first time and just go default and say go, your experience would be quite a bit different from what mine is right now, because I've like set certain settings to intentionally be like certain way. So like one of them is we're starting much later into the apocalypse than you would. Like I'm starting 3 months into the apocalypse, so like all of the food is rotted already. And the way that the game works also is that they, over time, houses that you haven't been to and looted get looted, meta looted, right, by like someone else, and they get trashed with like all the windows smashed and everything like that, and garbage everywhere, and there's no loot. So this was one of those houses, like a meta looted house. But dude, I am living here because of the cows, right? So anyways, I don't think we actually have anything else to do. Can we spawn in with debuffs? So we haven't even talked about character creation. So we can look at my character. So the way that the character creation works, right, is you pick traits at the beginning. Negative traits give you points, positive traits cost points, right? So then you can like make this balanced character. So my character I started with thin-skinned, higher chance of being bitten by zombies, reluctant fighter, right? So these are negative traits, obviously, right? Conspicuous, short-sighted, so I have to wear glasses all the time, right? I am wearing glasses. And if you take the glasses off, it makes you short-sighted, right? So you can't see shit. It's like all blurry. And then my positive traits, I was burglar, speed demon, makes you drive faster. Iron gut is probably the best perk in the game. Runner, and I think stout. And then I acquired desensitized because I have a mod that allows you to acquire this perk after you kill enough zombies. So I think I set it to like around 1500. So we killed 1500 zombies, so then we got desensitized perk. But normally you wouldn't. Oh yeah, man. And if you get drunk, it's the same thing. Because you can get wasted in the game and your screen gets blurry. One time I was drunk, and like if the zombies attack you, it can knock your glasses off. So, and like why can't you get the glasses with the rope, you know, that goes around the back? So, freaking somebody's got to mod that into the game. So, so funny. I was reading this Reddit post where someone was like, they started with the short-sighted perk, and then they thought there was something wrong with their game because it's all blurry. I don't know. I don't know if that was just like a troll post or like an engagement post, but it was so funny. Okay, let's see if I can craft something out of this metal base. Dude. There's a zombie. Where the fuck? How dare you? Where is he? I hear you. What? Next. So I recently learned that this game is also stupid, and For some reason, you don't level your aiming skill if you use a sniper rifle. You only level it if you use a pistol. It's like, excuse me? I feel like the sniper rifle requires more... Probably shouldn't have done that, because if there's any zombies in the area now, they're gonna double come because of the sound of gunfire. Alright, do these guys have anything else we cared about? I guess these magnum bullets. It's got the schmeg. I guess the magnum itself looks pretty sick. I mean, I'm using the M9 because it has a big clip. So... We have all these things. I have so much crap already. That's why I'm just kind of like, what am I going to do with these guys' corpses? They don't have anything we care about on them. It does have these magnum rounds. B-F pistol. That's 8 shots. So the thing is, ammo, does noise bring more zombies? Oh yeah. That's why I said I probably shouldn't have done that. Because it will, any zombies that are anywhere nearby will come to the sound of that. But the thing is, we just got done killing so many zombies over there and burning their corpses in a big pile. So it's like, oh, this is, oh, hello. This is a good one. That's in as good a shape as mine is. Baseball bat with rail spikes. That's good shit. Okay, I'm just gonna take all the bullets because the bullets are not an infinite resource, unless, of course, you install mods that would allow you to craft bullets or something. Oh my god, they shot my... I forgot they shot my window out. Sticks. To be fair, this car's been in like 4 or 5 shootouts already. The bandits also can make their little safe houses. So at one point I like drove past their safe house and just like fired a bunch of pot shots out the window just to be a dick. And they shot the shit out of my car. Oh, the game's funny like that. I found there's another mod that goes with the bandits mod that lets you make your own customized bandits. So like obviously like the bandits are just like, you know, what gear they have. Obviously somebody already let into the game. Yeah, surprisingly interactive. And it lets you put your own bandits in the game. So I was thinking I should make some hilarious like naked guys that just like run at you with knives or something. Be hilarious and silly. Just gotta listen sometimes because normally this game is very actually visceral with like the sound and the sound design and stuff, and you're like listening for zombies and stuff. But I'm like talking constantly, so I never hear anything. Sometimes you gotta listen though. Make sure there's no zombies like banging on the doors or something like that. And the cows, for some reason, always sound distressed, but they sound like a little bit more distressed if there's zombies there. Does your character have a backstory? Okay, I'll just give the same answer. If you, yes, like you do pick a profession if you want, or you can be like unemployed. So I guess I skipped over that. My profession is burglar. So I intentionally picked burglar because this is because the burglar has the ability to hotwire vehicles by default. You can learn to hotwire vehicles, any character can, but this guy starts with the ability to do it. And my previous character, I had just died because I couldn't get a vehicle, so I was pissed off. So then I picked the burglar. I was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna have that issue again. But there's like a whole bunch of professions, and there's a whole bunch of mods, of course, right, where people have made that make how do I learn things? You learn by just doing... Yeah, okay, fine, that's a good question. How do you earn XP in this game? Is like by crafting things or by doing certain actions. So you level combat skills by swinging that weapon. And, you know, you level crafting skills by crafting stuff in that. And there's like this complicated, convoluted crafting menu, right, with all the stupid shit you can craft, right? So the only thing I've really tried to grind in this playthrough has been carpentry, because we needed some carpentry levels to make stuff, like the doors and the, you know, these, this crap, like the drying rack and whatever, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, and there's a butter churn in here because the butter is very good food in this game, so I built the butter churn. And then, you know, there's other traits like your fitness, like sneaking and stuff like that, that you level just by existing, right? So, I think, okay, so we could go over them actually. So light-footed is literally how quiet you are, right? Like all the time. Burglar starts with some levels in that, so mine's pretty high. Nimble is when you're in the combat stance. Because in this game, you kind of like have to ADS to attack, right? Like normally this is me just walking around. If I hit the attack button, it doesn't do anything. I have to like be in battle stance. So I'm like, you know, aiming down sights, quote unquote. And then then you'll attack. So nimble is how fast you move when you're in battle stance. Running is obviously running. Sneaking is obviously sneaking because you can sneak, but I haven't really been sneaking at all since you've been watching because there's not anything around to sneak for. And then strength is your encumbrance, like how much stuff you can carry, which is this tiny number up here. And fitness is, well, it says, I guess, melee speed, success chance of climbing, decreases exhaustion rate. But this game is kind of funny, hey, because even if your fitness is 0, you can still run and do everything. You just get tired a lot faster. So, but what's nice though about this game is most of the important recipes are only locked by level 1. So you only have to grind 1 level in most stuff to get a lot of the important recipes. So, oh shit, we're gonna have to go to sleep. Okay, I gotta find somewhere to put all these bullets. Got overflow of the shotgun bullets. Maybe over here. So I'd say the game is pretty... A lot of these mechanics are pretty well thought out now. You don't need level 10 butter churning now. I don't... To use the butter churn, you don't need any levels, but to make the butter churn, I think it's just level 1. But each of the different levels do unlock different things for some of the professions, but for a lot of them it just makes it, you know, makes you do stuff faster or something like that. So there's a lot of inventory management in this game though, like right as you might most of the time, right? I'm just like clicking on my inventory, moving shit around. I want to make something out of this baseball bat, but we need way too high of levels of maintenance. That would be so sick if I could make that, but nuts and bolts is a very rare item because like the game spawns loot in a semi-realistic way, so it's like, how many nuts and bolts do you have in your house? Like, unless you're like, I don't know, doing work on your car or something, you don't actually really, like not everybody has that shit, right? So you don't find it in people's houses. You gotta go to like a garage or something, you know, or like some kind of maintenance shop. And the problem was, we already looted all those. So, we're gonna be a little bit SOL on that stuff. I think I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. They're finite, yeah. So, I mean, also, whatever, I'll just leave that unbarricaded. We just got attacked, so I think it's pretty unlikely we're gonna get attacked again. I'm playing on, like, really low loot and stuff like that as well, so we need, because you can control all that if you want. Can you take this apart and get more? Nuts? I don't know if you can get nuts and bolts, actually, as... That's a good question. That's a very good question. You can definitely... Oh, yeah, well, you can disassemble it. But I'm not sure what item will give you nuts and bolts. Because the game doesn't follow, you know, realistic logic with respect to that. It just... It's video game logic, right? So certain items will drop certain other items. Okay. Okay, let's just drink my milk. So that's a good question. But I mean, I could probably just look online for that answer to figure out what I need to deconstruct to get nuts and bolts. But I don't know about you. For me, that's part of the fun of the game is, you know, figuring that stuff out on your own. So that's a good question. We'll have to try and deconstruct something and see if we can find some nuts and bolts. I am going to grind mechanics at one point. I'm just gonna quickly finish looting these guys' bodies and make sure there's no guns out here. Because other bandits will come and loot the bullets and stuff off of these guys if I leave it here. And there's no reason for us to leave loot for them. Empty pistol. Oh, does he have something in his sleep? Oh, shit. They got backpacks? I'll take your canned potato. I just bit my cheek. I'm never to get a drink. Only that one guy had a backpack. Oh, wait. This guy's crafted denim satchel, bruh. Holy box of bandages. Welding 3. Yoink. I didn't even notice that, because it was just the same color as everything else. But sometimes they have weird items that you never see, hey? Like, who the hell crafts a satchel? So I have a lot of, like, pretty sick military equipment as well, because we looted a military checkpoint, like, early in the game. It's the first thing I ever did, I think. Let's get rid of some of this shit. I'm gonna go loot. Kitty about body armor and helmets? Yeah, like, I'm wearing a bulletproof vest right now because of those guys coming and shooting me, and I've been shot once. There's a hole in it. And I'm wearing elbow pads. That's all I'm wearing, though, for armor. But this game is heavily centered around that, right? Because you get attacked by zombies. So there's like a protection overlay. For some reason, I can't make it any bigger. So you can see my current protection, which is not amazing on the legs. But you have to consider your encumbrance, right? So this is kind of what I've opted for as a balance between them. What the fuck? Alarm going off. But yes, you can get lots of different kinds of armor and stuff in this game. But it's hilariously realistic, right? Like, where would you find armor in your current hometown? Like, what would that look like, right? If you're like, I need armor, what would you actually wear? And where would you find it? So the best armor in this game is stuff like you go to the grocery store and there's like a chainmail glove, right? For like cutting stuff, right? It's things like that that you don't expect that is like the best armor in this game. So it's kind of clever in a way. You can also find like straight up like, you know, antique armor in some places, like it's actual armor. And there is like some military like plates and stuff like that, but it's like I said, it's pretty realistic. Like it's only for stopping bullets, which is not super useful against the zombies. So, but to answer your question, yes, I was wearing some shin guards for quite a while actually, but they also cause discomfort if you wear too much of it. So your character, right, the game also has like unhappiness and like anxiety and like all this stuff in the game. Like you're not going to see any of it if you're watching me play because I will manage it well. But like for real, like I'm late enough in the game and my character doesn't have any screwed up things, like I'm not a cigarette smoker or an alcoholic or something like that that's going to cause you to get really stressed out, right, from like not drinking or something like that. So you probably oh yeah, you can definitely get depressed, and you can start with depression if you want, and it manifests, bro, in some of the most hilarious ways. Your character constantly like sighs and moans if you're very sad, and it attracts the zombies, right? Because you're like, oh, all the time, oh, and stuff like that. And then it also makes you do actions extremely slow. Like you're so sad you can barely bring yourself to like sort your clothes. Oh, and it's like, and you're like, fuck it, I'll just be unhappy in the video game. How bad can it be? It's extremely debilitating. So yeah, literally pouting nonstop. I don't know if it's probably somebody joking, but like I read that it can basically kill you because you get so debilitated that you just can't do anything because it takes so long for your character to do anything, like to eat and everything. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to kill some bros here. It's okay, we got new weapons. Those bandit guys freak me out, actually, because I've been waiting for, like, quite a few days for them to show up, and they just weren't showing up, and then we got double bandits now. Okay. It's just one. Okay, so trust me, we can just drive like maniacs directly through this. Oh shit, because I cleared it. Okay. Okay, so the gunfight was literally right there. The previous gunfight, that was like 2 days ago in game with these guys. And we killed a lot of bros here. Those friggin' idiots were shooting their guns for like 100 years, and every zombie on the map was trying to come in. Bodies never despawn. Good question. So it depends what you decide to do. The bodies will eventually rot away, depending on settings that you choose. I am using a mod. Surprise, surprise. That causes the zombie corpses to potentially come back to life with settings that I've chosen. Oops. Because some people like to use zombie respawn, so that zombies will slowly respawn, actually, so that you never run out of zombies. But I think that the zombies potentially coming back to life is a much more immersive way to deal with that. So I think the sweet spot for me is roughly 1/3 of the zombies. So there's a 30% chance that any given zombie will come back to life after 2 to 3 days. So some random time between 2 and 3 days. If you don't destroy the body. Pretty sick, right? So then it totally changes how you have to sort of... See, I'm literally stacking them up in a pile without even thinking. Because we're going to light them all on fire after. Because you have to get rid of the bodies. Or you can bury them in graves, but who the hell would do that? There's got to be some... Once we get in there, there'll be some skeletons. So you'll see some skeletons. Come on, bros. Hey! Get the fuck over here. Hey! It's so funny, you can get whistles and megaphones and stuff too in this game, so you can like make all a shitload of noise. So unless we want them to come back to life, we're gonna have to burn them up. You can drag bodies around too, obviously, and stack them up into a pile. But it's just more convenient to kill them all in the pile. It's just not much. So man, let me tell you, I got some other sick settings that other people never play with that I usually talk to, okay? So most of the zombies we've seen are just walking. A lot of people play with 1% sprinters. I'm also playing with 1% sprinters. So 1% of the zombies will just turn towards you and just fucking sprint at you like the rage zombies, man. Which is awesome. And they make that sound too. I don't know if we've really encountered one for a while. Just keep you on your toes. And also I like to play with 1% of zombies can open doors and windows, just like you can. Oh, that's the best one. It happens when you least expect it, right? There'll be a whole bunch of zombies banging on the door for like 100 years because it takes them forever to break through a door. And then all of a sudden, one guy that can open it just comes along, opens it. And then they're all over you. Oh, shit. I know, it's my favorite thing. I think I cut the car off, right? Or turned the car off. I could have sworn this is where we had that gunfight. Is there boss zombies? Not without a mod. But man, people have gone nuts with the crazy different kinds of zombies. And I saw one mod that looked terrifying. Here we go. Oh, nice. He's got the bulletproof vest. I must have headshot that guy. Oh, M16! That's so good. There's one I saw that was completely fucked. At night, it spawns like, oh, what game was it from? Dead Space, I think? One of the, like, necromorphs or something from Dead Space. It's like legs and, like, like skitters towards you. It looks terrifying, and they spawn at night. So people, like, I don't know, man, they add some fucked up stuff that I would never think of. So the answer is yes to your question. We should take this military backpack. But not without mods. The game is like, I think the game's more like traditional zombies is what they wanted without mods. So, which I'm okay with that, I guess. This game came out in like 2013, hey? So, like, zombies were a bit different. Media was like, yeah, exactly. Like, why the hell would they want to add Dead Space shit to fucking... to Project Zomboid. Okay, it's still pretty early in the morning. Oh, nice. Okay. I thought there was 3 of them, but we only found 2 corpses. Oh, fuck yes, another bulletproof vest. Just wear that one. Okay, that's very good, because ours had a hole in it, so fuck that. M9. Oh, this is for my gun. That's good. We'll take those. And they just got the regular shit on them, too, that we don't care about. This would be my only feedback to the dev, is that they have too much loot on them, the bandits in this game. And, okay, fine, we've dunked 19 of them, but I shouldn't get 19 good backpacks from 19 bandits. I should get, like, 2 good backpacks from 19 bandits. IMO. Or something like that. And, you know, I looked into how to balance it, but it was, like, too much work. So all I did is turn down the bandit spawns. They still just keep coming. I could have sworn we killed another guy, like, up here. Get away from me. What is that sound? Is that a cow? Or a deer? There's probably deers in there, bro. The zombies can kill the deer now. So I bet you they're going nuts on that. And they eat the bodies. That's what it said in the mod description. I was like, that's fucked up. 230 grass. Why the fuck do I have that in there? Yeah, get all this stuff in there. That M16 magazines, that's so sick. Now we can actually use the M16 again. Which, I mean, much like real life, it just has way better stopping power than the other guns. So. Shit. Okay, we'll just reload this. Okay, let's drive in there and see if we can see what these hordes of zombies have turned into. I mean, I'm thinking a lot about what I'm going to play, because I'll probably do another playthrough of this at some point, but what's it going to be, you know? Maybe I should add some weird shit, like boss zombies. I do have an idea, though, that I don't know if I want to tell anybody yet, though. It requires... That might be a skeleton. It requires a mod that hasn't fully... The developer hasn't fully finished developing it, and they say that it's on their roadmap. So we would have to wait for that to really bring it to full fruition. Oh my god, I'm wearing this stupid respirator this whole time. Take that off. No, don't drop it. Unequip it. Unbelievably bad. That was my only respirator filters. Fuck, we're screwed. screwed to smell the corpse stink. Fuck. Because you get sick from that, hey? So I can't just keep smelling it forever. Oh, shit. Last time I came up this road, there was like 1,000 zombies, like, right there. I kind of want to go this way, though, because the school is over there. Okay, maybe we should go there. And it's kind of like if I stay far enough away, they won't know I'm, like, they won't hear the vehicle. So this big mall area on the left, I've already looted the shit out of that whole thing. So this, actually, I think deconstructing one of these wrecks might give us nuts and bolts. That might be the play. Okay, who's here? We've been here before, killing a bunch of stuff, so there's not too many of them around. Oh, there's a sprinter. Just run him over. Try to run over his head, maybe? Just fucking get run over, Jesus. Fuck, okay. The head's made out of steel. Okay, that was fucked up. Nobody look at that. Is it constantly backing up and running over his head? Just Zomboid things. Ooh, who's this? That guy's got a kind of a hiking backpack of some kind that makes me... Might be an interesting guy to kill. So I'm worried about damaging my vehicle. That's why I'm not running over the zombies. So I don't want to scratch the paint on my vehicle, bro. Maybe we can park down here and start killing some of them. They keep filtering back into the areas that you've cleared out, though, hey? Because of the nature of the game. The zombies tend to migrate to areas that there aren't any zombies. So even though we've killed this area like 3 times, there's still a few of them in here again. We could really get it going if we start shooting our gun. This is so much better than that other piece of shit I was using. It was pretty much the same weapon, except no baseball bat. It was just a long handle. Pow, right in the kisser. Maybe we should shut this door. It's over there. No, you didn't. Yeah, I kind of want to shoot my gun and see what ends up happening. Oh, fuck. Nice. Once we get some more levels in the long blunt, you really get those kill shots more often. Drink a half a bottle of cow's milk. Okay, so this is where you don't want to get complacent. There's not that many zombies, but like you don't want to like, you know. Nice. Start thinking you're invincible, because it's just like those zombie TV shows where people get overconfident and then all of a sudden they're just like on you and you get overwhelmed and die. So you just gotta be careful. The zombie is a deceptive prey. They're gone for now, but they'll soon be back, and in greater numbers. Alright, you pricks, stop going that way. Come down here and fight Randy. like a man. Now the pistol fucking takes 2 headshots. What the hell is that? The pistol's for killing humans, it's not for killing zombies. Oh shit. Oh shit! Fucking dick. Ooh, a belt. You don't get to see his belts very often. We gotta tear that up so we get the buckle. I took my belt off a while ago, because we got the suspenders. Oh yeah, well holy shit, we're bringing them, bro. I wish I had some way to set off an alarm or something. Then we could throw a Molotov at it. Yeah, they're all coming from down there, too. They're going to where the gunshot was, hey, over there. It's okay, we got a decent amount of this ammo. This 7.60. And it's not super good for killing humans. Because anytime I'm fighting those bandits and they have a rifle, the AI can see you long before you can see it. So they always shoot me in the face. The vanilla game doesn't have silencers, so you're stuck with loud as hell guns. But I kind of like that actually, because that's why the guns are balanced. Right, it's part of the balance of the guns, is that they're loud as hell. The only thing the game doesn't have is you losing your own hearing from shooting the guns. That would be sick. Oh, come on. Why the hell was that one made out of fucking bricks? Like, what the hell? Some of them are like paper mash. Oh yeah, I actually said it like that. Imagine if you went deaf. Well, my friend, I have got news for you. You can start as a deaf character if you want. You do get a lot of perk points if you choose deaf. I don't know if there's hearing aids in the game, but surely there's a mod for hearing aids. Okay, we gotta get away from this body pile. Oh, I've done the every negative perk attempt. And yeah, you just die immediately. I guess you can't do anything. Oh, that's pretty funny. I keep stopping and starting my vehicle and the battery's dying. Okay, what's, okay, we're okay. Yeah, you can totally start as deaf. Deaf and illiterate. There's one playthrough that I had planned that I never actually started as like a super fat guy starting in a penthouse apartment in the city, like the top floor, like highest apartment in the game. It's like the highest place in the game, like highest level is a penthouse apartment. So I'll start as like a fat guy in the penthouse. You could pick some appropriate profession, like a, I don't know, doctor or something. I don't know if a doctor could be fat. Scientist or something definitely could be. One of the fattest guys I've ever seen as a scientist. No offense, but that was just the combination. Yeah. IRL, I mean. Well, the distribution of bodies is completely fucked here. We're not going to be burning any. Man, Jeffrey Goldsmith, though, the boy is cracked. Because I'm not getting tired at all. We just smashed so many zombies. Like, I think we just literally killed like 90 zombies. Because I think I was at 1563 or something. I forget. Maybe it was 1593. Okay, fine. Somewhere between 60 and 90 zombies. We don't even have the dog helping us. Oh my god, how many of them are going in there? Fucking fucksies. Dude, oh no, there's so many of them up there still. They always make clusters, hey? Stupid ass clusters of zombies. They must have gone in a... Because I would be able to see their outlines there if they... Did I run out of bullets? Oh shit, we ran out of bullets? Oh my god. Okay, time to leave. Let's go do a round up by the school. With the vehicle. Wherever the hell I parked it. Ooh, I wonder if I could... What does it take to remove this? Seems to imply we could attempt to do it. There's probably enough cars here that we could probably get a window off of one of them eventually without smashing it. And then somehow get it installed on our car without smashing it. It's possible. Maybe there's nuts and bolts in the back of this truck. I've already looted like this whole area. No, it's got other semi-useless stuff. Man, I miss the My Summer Car mod. Because the game by default doesn't have like in vanilla doesn't have like a simulation of all the different parts of the engine and stuff and engine fluids. The car just has like engine, right? And then you just repair it. But somebody, I don't know if you ever heard of the game called My Summer Car, but it's like a weird simulation game where you rebuild this vehicle and it has like ostensibly all of the parts of the real vehicle. So you have to like put it all together properly eventually. And it's like an RPG game, so you play as this guy that has to like eat and drink and whatever, and you also have to build your car, whatever. So they just take the same name and it adds all the different parts of the vehicle's engine, and it's so sick. I don't know why I like it so much. Never heard of it? Well, it's kind of a niche game. It was a pretty long shot that you would know what it is. I only know about it because I happened to be watching some streamer that was playing it. Right? And then you're like, what the hell is this crap? And then later I saw the mod that somebody obviously, took the same name. And, it's a weird connection. I'm not just recommending anybody necessarily play it because it kind of looked like a... I don't know, like when those indie games that you can tell they got something there, but unless you're really somehow drawn to something about the game, most people probably wouldn't be into the grind. Okay, I'm just wondering, I don't know if we ever actually checked any of these vehicles. Because we are on the lookout for nuts and bolts. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've definitely played a number of games that, I don't know, like that myself. And been that person, right, that liked the weird, janky game. So, like, it has its place. Some games are good no matter what. Other games, awful. I just don't want to fight these idiots. Like, just get away from me. As long as you're not too tired, you can always outrun them, for the most part, so... And we spent quite a few days in the early game running from zombies, so we leveled up running a couple of times. Which is decent. Okay, I think we gotta go home now. Just got a bunch of dumb crap in the back here that we gotta deal with. Oh wait, where is it? I can never find my entrance though. I put those 3 logs there, but that's not helping very much. It's like right up here somewhere. Right here. As long as you just drive in a straight line, you're good. I gotta practice driving through there at full speed because there's gonna come a time where I have to drive through there at full speed for emergency reasons. I don't know what that's gonna be, but something. All those idiot bandits are gonna come back to life. My lord. Okay, oh shit, I forgot everything in the little back of the van here. 2 military backpacks to go with my other 25 military backpacks. Pretty much. Oh yeah, the 4 M16 mags. That was the best find. We can switch back to the M16. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. That's enough bullets that we don't have to worry about that for quite a while. I like that. Maybe we'll just leave those other 2 magazines there just in case. Oh, we got a backup bulletproof vest too? I must have capped both of those bandits right in the head. Because the bulletproof vests had neither of those had any. Just gotta figure out a place to put this so I remember it's there. We got so much shit everywhere now. Oh my god, what? Okay, where is my M16? Is the question. Where is my M16? Is it in here somewhere? Oh, here it is. So we still had 18 bullets left, it looks like. We will unfavorite you, Mr. MSR Tactical. Friendship lost with MSR Tactical. New friendship made with M16 Assault Rifle. Eject magazine. We are going to be awful at reloading because... What the hell? Why can't I fit those in there? Are you kidding me? Okay, put you in there now. Okay, we're gonna put... Oh no, right. Okay, I remembered what I was gonna do. We just keep 1 magazine, and then you unload the other magazines. Because we're never in a scenario where we legit need to, like, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk in, like, 4 different magazines. Like, that never happens. Like, who the hell are we going to be fighting? So we just keep 1 in there. We'll just speed unload all these magazines real quick. 70. Hell yes. I can probably fit them all in. Okay, fine. We'll keep 37. Okay. We'll keep 1 full. 1 full clip in rounds. Dude. Why do you have to be so full of crap like this whole... We have 2 of these? Oh, no we don't. Stupid wine bottles. Get out of there. Yeah, fine. You know what? Put the wine up there. That's what I want. Wine's not useless. It's a painkiller, maybe. Hey, these are all empty? Okay. Alright, we're back in business. We got the M16 with the 2x scope, which I don't think that really does anything. We got 30 rounds. We got 60 rounds on us of M6 of 5.56. Okay. Okay, so all that also means no more messing around shooting zombies, because this is like real ammo that we can't waste. You know what I just realized is those assholes actually had that M16. They were going to shoot me with that. Oh, that's kind of scary. Alright. We're going to check on the cows real quick, too. I just want to get a sense of how many of them actually have full udders, and that might be necessary for us to take action. Because I think a whole shitload of them are pregnant as well. Because my one bull went to town, and he impregnated pretty much every single one, I think. Actual mother already has a too soon to have another baby. Okay, ready for milking. Perfect. Why do they have these awful names? Okay, that's the... Harry. Also, Harry's ready for milking? Is Harry pregnant? Is Hermione pregnant? Beginning. Speckle. Not pregnant. Good, good. Random milk. No. Okay. Where'd that other one go? Okay, there's actually only one of them pregnant, looks like. Oh yeah, dude. Fuck that shit. I honestly don't think we've had really any zombie attacks in quite a while. I'm tempted to have Tristan again as my man-at-arms. Where'd he go? Hello, Tristan. Welcome back to the land of the living. He's been looking after dogs for quite a while. So the dogs are from a mod as well. This pretty sick mod that just it came out pretty recently. So the dogs, their breed sort of informs what they're capable of. So the German Shepherd is better for fighting. I mean, you can train any of them to do anything. What the hell is your problem? Jump over the fence. Is a dog preventing me from jumping over the fence? That's weird. It's a little buggy, as you can see. Okay. And now we gotta feed Tristan. Well, Tristan will eat out of his dog bowl and stuff on his own. So what we can do is... set him on... watch me at night. So this is much safer than sleeping alone, obviously. Okay. I guess you can just mostly live off milk. It's working out. Okay. I still don't think we don't have any books to read here. The books are pretty important because you get a really big bonus to the skills. Now that we have Tristan with us, we can try to pay attention to what he does, because the dogs will... I'll probably put this machete away. The dogs will make a lot of noise if there's, you know, zombies or whatever. Oh yeah, I got this katana. That was the best guy. There was a bandit. I burned his corpse. But he just had a black robe, a devil mask, and a fucking katana. And he just, like, was running at me. It was the best one I've had so far. Okay. Alright, what time is it in real life? Oh, okay. I actually gotta stop streaming right now, though, because it's very late for me IRL. But thanks for watching. I'm gonna be continuing this playthrough. Probably tomorrow. Depending on what my children do. Because I had to start... Usually I'll go like 3 hours if I can, but tonight the kids... Oh, the children did not let us do anything, so... But anyways, we'll be back probably tomorrow. Same time. And maybe I'll see you again. But thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time.